The Bay Area Lyme Foundation released a series of maps detailing where disease-carrying ticks can be found in the United States. Cronkite News reporter Scheske is at the Google touchscreen to explain how the maps work and the research that went into it.
These maps are the result of a study done by the Bay Area Lyme Foundation in partnership with the Translational Genomics Institute, Northern Arizona University, and Colorado State University. Now, this study was a citizen scientist study, meaning that ordinary people like you and I helped with the research. Linda Giampa, the executive director of the Bay Area Lyme Foundation, explains.
We came up with the idea of having the citizens collect the ticks for us and send them in. So we created a process protocol for that. I put it out on the website. Originally, we expected to receive in our budget, we had the ability to study about 2,100 ticks.
While originally they expected just over 2,000 ticks to be sent in, the study was a roaring success, and BAL received over 20,000 ticks from every state in the country. Now, BAL did this study for two reasons. The first being that disease-carrying ticks were not a heavily studied area by the CDC. Normally, researchers would go out to areas and sweep the ground with a large flag, hoping that they would pick up some ticks. These studies were quite expensive, with a price tag of over $50,000, only to collect a couple hundred ticks at a time. Because of BAL's citizen scientist study, they discovered disease-carrying ticks in 116 U.S. counties not previously identified by the CDC. Now, the second reason was to offer free tick testing to the public.
There are public health places in several states where you can send in the tick, and then there are a couple other universities around the country where you can do that, but it costs between $65 and $200 per tick to study.
You can go to the BAL website to view the map. It shows you every tick capable of carrying disease that was part of the research. You can even toggle for more specific tick species, like the western black-legged tick, the regular black-legged tick, the American dog tick, or the Lone Star tick. Now, if we zoom in on Arizona here, we can see that there were 70 ticks collected from Arizona in part of the study, and 38 here in Maricopa County alone. So what does this mean? Should we be afraid of these ticks in our state?
For people, we just want them to be aware that there is Lyme disease carried in ticks. There are tick-borne diseases out there, and to do your tick checks, when you come home from hiking. We don't want people to be fearful. We want them to understand that ticks carry diseases.
In order to avoid encounters with ticks, the CDC recommends avoiding wooded or brushy areas where ticks typically live. And if you're going hiking or camping, treating your clothing with permethrin or using an EPA-registered insect repellent. At the Google touchscreen, Scheske, Cronkite News.